The two new classes they introduced were totally unique. Stay with that recipe. Yeah, they were. But I feel like there's a but there. You're like, the two classes they introduced were totally unique. But the thing is, how many unique characters do you think they can actually pull out of their pocket? Because if you think about it, right? When they have to create the character, it's not just the character. They have to think about the items, the essences, the looks, the power balancing, where they want it to kind of sit in the power gap, the popularity once it gets released, and or the anticipation. You know, just like we're probably gonna have a brand new Paragon tree when it comes out. See, and that's what I was saying on Tuesday. Like, if the Druid came out, right? Hear me slowly, right? See, the Druid comes out, and you have the power to transform into things, right? But you know what else they showed in the first part of the story questline? They can heal the ground of nature. Why not make it a class that you can transform and heal your party? Be a full support with a transformation like a Blood Knight from the werewolf, because we know it can transform. Because it can either transform into a wolf or a bear, right? Let's say that its base ability is transformation, but it has essences where it creates healing fields or healing buffs fields, like a Crusader, but more beneficial. Is it not a Druid? Right? Like, because if you look at the story, right, that they're pushing out, the Druid supposedly watches over the forest, right? And they want to heal the forest. Yes. Then who's not to say that they don't have some kind of naturistic ability where when you transform into certain things, it creates a healing aura around you that heals you and party members close to you. I'm just saying. That could be one of the essences. Because according to the story, they're supposed to be protectors of the forest. You know, and they want the Sharper Wilds to be healthy again. If they bring a pure healing class, it'll be basically just a wizard that can heal. And they'll probably be holding, like, a book staff, right, in one hand. And they'll probably have, like, some kind of thing wrapped around their hand, like a magical cloth on the left. I'm not saying clerics are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, if you think about it, well, like, if you had to think about a cleric, what would it have to look like, and how would it have to play? Because as a cleric, you would have to have some, like, your abilities would have to be more damaging to demons,